Hello everyone again. Welcome back to our second session from the Cambodia International School. How is your break everyone? I hope that you enjoy much with your break and also have a nice break, especially with your breakfast, right? Alright everyone, so today is Thursday, right? And according to our schedule for the second session, you are going to learn about Hangout 4. But before teacher continue about the new lesson, now let teacher review about the old lesson that you have learned first. So in Hangout 4, you have learned about the reading, right? About working animals. Do you know some animals have job too? Yes, of course. The animals also have job, right? The job like they are the guy animal, or they are the guard animal, or and so on, right? Different on the job or different on the type of animal that people use them. So in that one, we also have mentioned with two kinds of animal, or we can say four, right? Because in two kinds of animal, we have two types too, right? All right. So the first kind of animal is dog, right? And we have two types of the dog. We have Labrador and Retriever that we know them as the guide dog. And one more is about the bird, is about falcon, right? Falcon. So normally people in Dubai use it to scare the pigeon. And where can you see the pigeon? You also can see in the Royal Palace, a lot in front of the Royal Palace, right? And the guide dog is a kind of the goat dog that can help the blind people. So blind means what? It means unable to see or cannot see because of eyes have problem, right? Good. Now let's move to our new lesson together. It's Unit 3 again, shopping for pet, reading. Also the reading, working animals. But today we go to finish about our reading on page 37. So you can open the book all together and then you will see about our reading today. And we finish about the whole reading for today. So teacher have some vocabulary for you to learn today. The first word is pull. Pull. You know pull? Pull to expert force or throw out. It means to try to pull something like this or pull like this, pull out like this, right? So we say pull. Okay, when you are in, you pull in. And then when you are out, you pull out, right? Good. Carriage, a vehicle that has four wheels, which is use horses to pull it. So, like you can see in the picture here, before we also have a carriage, right? But in China also have the carriage, but the carriage wood, and this one is made by the steel, right? But in China normally they make by the wood in long times ago. We call carriage. And here in the picture there is only one horse that used to pull it, right? Like you can see when you open the book, it's about a carriage. Good. Now let's go to popular, well known or liked by group of people. So popular, we refer to well known or liked by the group of people. For example, Blackpink group. Blackpink group, they are very popular and also very famous. What is the difference between famous and popular, everyone? So famous, sometimes a lot of people know about that person, well known about that person, but it's not mean that a group of people like them. But popular is mean that a lot of people well know them and also like them so much, like Blackpink group, like BTS group, like another people that well known like the star, K-pop star, right? Most other people like them so much, so they are very popular. Good. Now let's go to the word tourist. Tourist, a person who visiting or traveling a place or country. So tourists, we refer to people or a person when they visit a place or a country. For example, so I am Cambodian, right? So I go to visit in Thailand, or I go to visit at Bangkok, I go to visit in Siem Reap, so I am a tourist, right? I am a tourist when I go to visit that place and enjoy my pleasure. So this means that I am a tourist. When I go to visit, I live in Phnom Penh and I go to visit at Siem Reap province, so I become a tourist. I live in Cambodia and then I go to visit in Thailand, so I am a tourist. Next, let's go to the word crowd. I heard some students pronounce this one like ground. No, we don't have a letter N, so we must pronounce crowd. A group of people or animals. So crowd will refer to a group of people and when there are many people that stay together in one group or many animals stand together in one group or walk together in one group. So we say crowd. And then next one is control. To manage feeling, something or someone. So control is mean like you try to manage what? Like for example, when I am so angry, I try to control my feeling. I don't want to push it out about my anger to someone else. When I'm feel sad, I want to cry, but I try to control my tear. I don't want my tear to come out. So it means to manage, right? You control the feeling. How can you control the people? How can you control something? For example, my marker is nearly fall down, so I try to control it by catch it very fast. So it means I try to control my marker, right? That people is very hard to talk with. So how can you control him or her? So by your suggestion or what? Or talk something, give them some advice so that you can control him or her properly, like this. Alright, now let teacher tell you about part of speech. How to know the part of speech? Like I always tell you about this one. When you see the word to here, it is mean that the part of speech should be verb. So to know about this one is verb or noun, you have to read about the definition first. If you have the word to here, it is mean that it is verb. Next, you see the word here. So normally we use with noun, right? Or you see we call here is a noun. So when you use the definition, have noun at beginning of the definition, it is mean that it is a noun. So why I say to expert here, it is mean that it is a verb. So I have to use the word to expert. I cannot use another noun or another definition related to noun for the beginning of a sentence. Because it is a verb, the definition should be start with the verb to. Popular, well known or liked. Like you can see liked here, not the past, but we refer to what? Well known here, like you see well here. So well here should be still. Good. Now let's go to this and this. I hope that I have explained you about how to see or how to read definition and provide the part of speech already. I hope that you can complete with all three of these verbs with the part of speech. Good. Now let's go to our practice today. A. Answer a question and write. But before the teacher asks you to answer a question, let the teacher ask you to listen and read about our last paragraph altogether. Are you ready, everyone? Alright, 1, 2, 3, let's start.
Many years ago, people used horses to pull carriages. This was before cars were popular. Some horses still pull carriages, but this is mainly for tourists. Today, horses do other jobs. Some police officers ride horses. These horses are big and tall. They can help the police to control crowds of people.
Good, everyone. Have you done with your listening? Have you done with your reading? I hope that you can listen and read it well. Now let teacher give you some more time to read before you answer the question. Are you ready? So now let's read all together. Good, everyone. So have you done with your reading? I hope that after you read, you catch the meaning of the reading so that you can answer the question. Good. But before we go through the question, let teacher sum up of the points that you have learned with the reading first about working animal, right? So animal have job too, as I already mentioned about this one, like dog, like horses, like falcon, and another dog like cow. Sorry, another animal like cow or buffalo, and so on. So they also have job. But some of animal we still use them. Some animal we don't use them anymore. We don't provide them any job anymore. But some animal we still provide them in nowadays. But before it seemed like animal is very popular because they have different job and also useful. But now it seems like because of something's update every day, so we try to use the machine more than the animal. Good. So in this reading, so the animal that we have mentioned, they are what? They are 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Actually, if we say it all of the animal that we have read, so there are 5, right? But if we say the kinds of animal, we just mentioned only 3 kinds of animal. We have dog, we have bird, and horse. But if we say the types of animal that we learn, so there are 5. We have retriever, labrador, falcon, pigeon, and horse, right? And labrador and retriever we known as the guide dog because they can have the blind people or blind people by warn them when there is a danger place and also guide them the way to go home or somewhere that they want to go. And falcon, also the kinds of the bird, that the big bird that we use to scare the pigeon, that they ask many kinds of, or they ask a lot of pigeons that you can see in the royal palace. And horse is the kinds of animal that used to pull the carriage. But nowadays in another country, they use the ride horse to what? Like you can see in the last one here, the police used to control the crowd people. It's still popular in another country, right? Because they use it to control the crowd of people. They don't use it only to pull the carriage. They also use it to what? To control the crowd people, right? All right, everyone. Before teacher finish about the vocab, teacher would like to clarify about this word about carriage, because some students might say carriage. Actually, here we have only 2 syllables. Carriage, not carriage, not carriage. We have only 2 syllables. We pronounce carriage, not carriage. All right, I think only that one that you might feel concerned or confused about that one. Now let's go to our practice. Answer the questions. Right. So there are 2 questions that you can see on page 27. So teacher would like you to do this one all together and submit to your homeroom teacher. After that, you can open your book on page 38. So you will see 2 more exercises about this one. So listen, write, then answer the question. Listen and write, answer the question. It is mean that you have to listen from the audio and then you fill in the blank here. Fill in the blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill in the blank here. After that, you have to read the whole sentence and choose that it is right or wrong. What he or she said is right or wrong. First, you have to listen and write here. This means that listen to fill in the blank here. After that, you choose what? About the correct answer. Is she right or wrong? After you finish this one, teacher would like you to go to D. Which animal does which job? Match and say the animal's name. So you can see the animal here. There are three kinds of animals. So you have what? You have to read about their job. After that, match to the picture. First you find the job and then match to the picture, match to the animal. All right, everyone. I hope that you can understand the whole story of our reading, the vocabulary today, and also do exercises and submit to your homeroom teacher so that your homeroom teacher will correct all your mistakes today. And today's lesson is finished, both first lesson and second lesson. But at the end of the lesson, teacher would like to say that please don't forget to protect yourself during this time, like wear mask, or share mask when you go out. Wash your hand off often, when or before you touch something. So goodbye everyone. See you tomorrow.